Ladies and gentlemen, this is Internet Personality Vangelus. I'm here with a review in a hotel room because I'm sloppy, and I'm joined by folks next to me. Pia's over there.
Hello, how you doing?
And TJ Duckett's over there.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're all gonna fight. This is Columpio. This is the TFcon version of Columpio, and that means he's got more chrome and he's got more Diaclone. So this dude's head and all the gold bits are gold chrome on the normal version of this. They're going to be gold paint. This guy's red is chrome on the normal version of this. Is going to be red paint, etc., etc. So this is like the Diaclone-centric variant that they're doing for TFcon. And just talking about the dino mode, this is like some kind of Brontosaurus. That one's for you, Mikey. Mikey's a paleontologist.
Yeah, and he knows that there aren't those things.
No, there are. I'm a doctor. I'm a dinosaur doctor. I know these things.
Well, biologist.
That's right. And this is a land whale. It's called a Brontosaurus. So the tail, just to get this out of the way, this part is immobile. It's a big spike sticking off his butt. So, unfortunately, there's no tail poseability. Oh no, the world is over, Ben. The tail doesn't wag.
Crap.
Well, in the trash it goes. No, it doesn't, because all the legs are on ball joints with a decent amount of range given their tightness to the body. They've got a little bit of foot jointage going on as well, although in this case you're going to see some stuff you shouldn't see, like robot hands. This thing's got a bit of an elbow to it as well, a bit of a bicep swivel. You might think this is some kind of arm of some kind, but here's the true beauty. Check out this neck. Look at all them ball joints. Look at them move like a wave in the ocean. It's delightful. They feel tight too, at least on mine. I don't know if either of you guys have got floppy necks, just waggling all over the place. I'm digging this dino mode. It has a thing it does though, where up here on the back, we've got some kind of weird action going on. There's tabs and slots here that, to the naked eye, one might say that's suspicious. It's because these parts can swivel around, and then those tabs and slots line up back here and connect-to-co together. And then, this Dinobot has a chasm on the top of his belly. Why would that be? To the class. Why would there be a hole in the top of a dinosaur?
Because a Tyrannosaurus ate him.
You're doing real well. And that is a B+ answer. And I mean that in the best way. But no, this dude comes with a little driver. Now, the regular version will come with a crazy little guy called Derpin. Well, this guy doesn't come with Derpin. Let's get that out of the way. This guy instead comes with a little Diaclone man. Very much a Diaclone man. This little guy is red and silver. This little guy only comes with this, I guess, what is it, the -D version?
Yeah.
I think. This little Diaclone guy has got a Diaclone-esque Diaclone sculpt. How many more times can I say Diaclone before I hit the quota? What, 3 or 4 more times? Okay. I like the colors. I like the sculpt. This dude calls back to retro in many, many ways. He's got a lot of poseability going on as well, which is key, given that he doesn't transform into anything. He's a Diaclone man. His head swivels up here, and he's got a tight neck. God damn. He's got ball joints for the shoulders, which have a slight amount of outward range, not a full 90, but around about 45. His elbows have got not quite a 45 bend. His hips have... Whoa, what's going on over here?
Sorry. I just figured
Jiminy Cricket.
transformation on this dude is awesome.
This guy's got ball... I'm not even going to look. I'm going to stay focused on the task at hand. Ball-jointed hips that go out about that far, and etc., etc. The knees have got the 90 degree. But that's not the key thing. So, you see there's a light, there's a lamp stand back over here. And I was like, let me move this guy out of the way so I can take some shots of the dinosaur. I went to put him down, and he sucked onto the light stand. Because this little guy has magnets in his heels! And I'm sorry that I'm shouting, but it's true. In the most Diaclone thing you could ever do, I can't not shout. It's my heritage. Magnets in the heels. How Diaclone is that? I don't think there's any corresponding magnet or metal on Columpio. So that is a wholly wonderful little bit of homage featureage, and it allows him to stick upside down to lamps like I'm showing in the B-roll right now. Because I filmed that before. But I'll do it for you, because, yay, now he's upside down. Anyway, I'm going to transform this guy. transform this guy, and it's not too bad. It's pretty simple. Ben, I believe you said it kind of follows a lot of the G1 sludge tropes, just with a little bit of added flair, maybe a bit of a better tail hide.
Yeah. Much better tail hide, yeah.
Yeah. And it's just interesting stuff going on. Like, the legs are, on any Dinobot, it seems, are where a lot of the flippy flip happens. But this guy's got, like, lock-in points for those weird dino legs, and he's got this crazy thing with his chest, like, extending. A lot of smoothness and a real easy transformation that results in a pretty robot mode. There's a lot more of that shiny red showing up on the chest, and it is dead friggin' sexy. I am way into candy red. It is riding right up the alley the right way. His proportions are pretty good. He looks like a big, stompy Dinobot man. And in terms of how he poses pretty well. He's got a ball-jointed neck with, I wouldn't say a limited range of motion, but it's definitely not, like, super lollygaggable. It's just got a little bit of hey, how you doing kind of stuff going on. His shoulders are eminently posable. And it's because when they slid up and out, that revealed a whole lot more range for the massive ball socket joint that they use. Bicep swivel and a double-jointed elbow. His hands have an opening finger knuckle, which is kind of cool. The bummer is, I do not believe they have a wrist swivel because of the way that they mount inside here. They only kind of go up and down, which is good for the sword in terms of pointing it, bad for the sword in terms of swinging it around sideways as my focus goes crazy. I believe there is a waist joint here. Oh, there is. And a bit of ab crunch. Thank you. I forgot English. He's got ball socket hips. They are straight up just ball socket hips with a pretty wide range of motion and a good joint tolerance. As for his knees, they are double jointed and they are ratchet as hell. And his ankles, the front of his feet, like his toes, are kind of like ankles, because they twist like this. The rest of his boot is this enormous mass of chunk. So he's kind of got what I would call the implied ankle joint more so than like the full-on like base tilt. Yeah. But still a lot of options in this guy. And he's got two weapons. He's got a sword with a clear orange blade and a crazy gun. His crazy gun, I call it crazy because it has flip-out stuff. Bayonet flips out, handle flips out. I'm flipping out. I think that I can just slide this stuff into his grip for him to hold it. That's a nice... So I thought that was going to be a bit loose.
No, he actually holds it pretty well.
Yeah, that popped right in there. Let's try the sword out, too. Oh, yes. Oh, here's where that downward wrist motion is kind of coming in handy. Yeah, that's pretty solid. This guy feels pretty solid. I'm feeling pretty good about this. He's huge, all things considered, at least from my expectations. I was expecting this guy to be more like the size of a large deluxe. This is a definite Voyager. I don't have anything nearby I can use for size comparison easily. There's a thing behind me I could grab, but none of you would know what it is. So here's a can of Coke Zero. Delicious Coke Zero.
Letters filling?
Hi, are you sneezing over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Be careful. This guy is pretty large, alright? He's crouching, and that's him with a can of Coke Zero. These are my hands here. That's some chunk. Oh, I knocked his gun loose. I have to close that up around it, I guess. There, I did it. Yeah, I like it. He's got weapon storage for these weapons in his Dino mode, because he's got, like, your basic peg and hole hard points on the outsides of his Dino legs. They work on his robot mode shoulders as well. The little Diaclone man can ride in the back of the dinosaur, something I almost entirely... What's happening to me? Entirely neglected to show, but I haven't because I'm showing you now. One last thing, he does have another spot of weapon storage that I noticed in the instructions. If you unfold this back bit of his wing, you can stick the sword back there. So it's in a more handy sheathing...
Oh, is that in the instructions?
Yeah, it is. It's in a more handy sheath position. So
I don't use instructions. I'm a professional.
Well, I use them, just to make sure I'm right.
To be fair, I was the only one who had trouble getting the head out. So
yeah. Whereas, that whole thing about the Diaclone rider, that whole seat transformation, I'm the one who figured that out.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I totally figured it out. So yeah, I like this. He's got a little fella to hang out with. He's Big and powerful. His price is a triple-digit whammy. I think he's the regular one's going to be around 103.
109, but yeah.
Or 109. This one I think is running around 120-ish.
Yeah,
The size is definitely a part of the price. The build quality is definitely a part of the price. He's a pricey meatball. He's a big meatball. He's a pretty meatball. Take all that into account. I also want to just say I'm so happy that the first one of this line to pop out is a sludge. Because everyone who does Dinobots does not do sludge first until now. I don't know, Ben, any other thoughts, or are you just saving them all for your own video
I'm going to
production?
save them for mine. I don't know if I have... I haven't been paying attention. I don't know if I have anything to add here.
Oh, man. That's okay.
Sorry.
I've got Columpio.
He's awesome. I like it. He's really cool.
Yeah, Lost Exo Realm. Guess that's another new subline.
Yep.
Coming out of Fansproject. We got riders, we got other stuff, so let's see how it turns out. If you're at TFcon and you're watching this, number one, why are you watching YouTube right now? Number two, you should go to the dealer room. They got a couple there. Anyway, this has been Internet Personality Vangelus, and I'm going to cut this thing together now, and we'll see if this gets up. We'll see.